What's up folks, and welcome to the 6 Hour Guides YouTube channel, and today we're going to be taking on a side mission in Horizon Zero Dawn. It's called Insult to Injury, and it's very simple. It involves Aloy trying to find some sedative for a man who's pretty much going to die, so hope you enjoy, and please remember to like and subscribe. This guy looks badly injured. Could he have been part of the war party?
That brave. Sounds like he's suffering.
Yes. It's only a matter of time before he passes on. I've seen people die before, but never in such pain. I want to be strong like you, but nothing I do comforts him. I don't even have any dream willow to ease his pain. There should be some in stashes along brave trails to the east, but I must keep vigil for this man. I don't suppose you could check the stashes? Even a little dream willow would ease his pain.
You said that you, wanted to be strong, like me. I take it you know who I am?
I do. I know a lot of people didn't want you in the proving. But if you hadn't been there, everyone would have died. Shows how much we know. The very person we needed was someone the tribe never wanted. I wish I could borrow some of your courage now. For him.
You don't need to borrow what you already have.
I hope you're right.
How did the man you're caring for get hurt?
He was one of the war party, wounded in battle down the ridge there. He was too weak to be carried back to Mother's heart. So they brought him here. I'm supposed to comfort him, but all I can do is whisper. Tell him to think of his mother's smile.
Could you see the ambush from here?
I heard it. Explosions and screams and howls of machines like monsters. That's what he keeps groaning and muttering about. Machines like nightmares ripping everyone to shreds. If only I could calm him. Help him forget all that and go to All Mother in peace.
Tell me what you need again.
Dream willow. An oil made from the bark of water willows that brings sleep and numbs pain. My supply is gone, but hunters keep it in stashes along brave trails, out of reach of beasts and machines. There should be some left in the stashes along trails to the east.
You're young for a healer, aren't you?
Yes. I'm still learning the basics. But all the true healers are busy in Mother's heart. Besides, this brave is beyond healing. What he needs is someone to stay with him. And that, I can do.
I'll check the stashes for Dream Willow if I get a chance.
You will? Thank you. My only wish is to ease this poor man's suffering.
Looks like we have a new side quest here, Insult to Injury. How far away are we? Search the brave trails for Dream Willow caches. I think we're in walking distance of this one. We'll just run it out. So I imagine that there has to be something beyond just finding Dream Willow for this. The game certainly makes a distinction between side missions and errands seem to be something more of you just go to this place, kill something, or find some type of herb. But in this case, we have something more of a story, and that seems to be something that errands lack. So in terms of this Let's Play series, I'm probably going to go for most of the side missions, if not all of them, as well as some of the errands that maybe contain a little bit of story. But I would say I'm going to cut most of those out. At this point in the game, I think we're beyond just trying to kill every single strider we come across. I forget how much XP they actually provide, but we have about 10,000 XP to go until our next level. We would have to kill a lot of them in order to make a substantial XP gain.
Might be a cache of Dream Willow along that brave trail.
So it looks like we actually have to zipline onto that platform. No climbing up. If I were to complain about anything in this game so far, it would be the fluidity when you're climbing. It just seems a little bit clunky. And when this game is very similar to Assassin's Creed, you're inevitably going to get a lot of comparisons between the two. Assassin's Creed is so smooth, and I think that's something they could probably iron out in future games for this franchise.
No dream willow. Just a few shards.
I don't think it was a good sign that there were shards in that cache, and that leads me to believe that someone was going around to all these caches, taking the dream willow and leaving some shards to recompensate the people who put it there in the first place. If you remember back to some of my previous videos, this is where we did our first hunting trial, and we can probably pick up some free XP and supplies here. That's right guys, go that way and we'll crush you with some logs. Oh shit, I did not even see that guy. Okay, let's go see the spoils of our little trap. I would say that's not bad for a 1-minute detour. We can always use Blaze. Oh, you're still alive. I thought I killed you. We don't have to be too thorough. That'll do. What do you guys think is going to be in this next cache? I think it's going to be more shards. And that we're going to have to go back to the healer empty-handed. Looks like we have to climb up here, across those logs.
Better check that brave trail for a dream willow cache. Strange. Looks like somebody swapped all the dream willow in these caches for shards.
We're back at the camp and we have to talk to Fia, but it makes sense that the dream willow would be gone. I'm assuming there are a lot of people injured around this area.
You're back.
I've already been to those stashes. All I found was a few shards.
That's strange. Who would have taken the dream willow? It's possible that Jun has gathered more. You could ask him, if you're willing to make the journey.
You say someone named Jun might have some dream willow?
Yes. He may be a recluse, but he helps the tribe by picking herbs and brewing medicines. The problem is that he lives west of Mother's Crown, and the machines in that region are troublesome.
What sort of machines?
Scrappers. And sawtooths. It's quite dangerous.
I'll be on my way.
Goodbye.
Okay, scrappers I'm not really too concerned about, but sawtooth on the other hand are a little bit scary still. And we are pretty far away, so I'll see you guys there. Alrighty folks, we are pretty close to finding Jun. And the run over here actually was quite uneventful. I didn't see any machines at all. I can already hear them. How do you get locked in your own house?
Someone!
I guess he was barred in. It's the only thing that makes sense.
Anyone! Please!
Before we help this guy, we gotta steal all of his stuff.
Help! Is someone there? Oh, Mother be praised. I thought I'd never be freed.
What happened?
A gang of outcasts, that's what. They burst in, stole my dream willow, and left me to die.
A gang of outcasts?
Yes, a gang. The door crashed open. I didn't stand a chance. They grabbed my dream willow and left me for dead.
Why would outcasts steal your dream willow?
Why? Because it's the most valuable herb I gather, of course. Miserable thieves.
They took nothing else?
No. Mark my words. They have struck a deal with outsiders. It's shards they're after, and they'll kill to get it.
Which way did the outcasts go?
Up the mountain, I think. You might catch them if you hurry. Whatever you do, don't let their shabby looks fool you. They'll kill you as soon as look at you. Oh, I need to catch my breath.
Yeah, you could stop talking for a start. The outcasts must... Well, someone left here recently, and they were in a hurry.
This guy totally sounds like a drama queen, and I think that what he says is probably true in a sense, but a giant exaggeration. I think we can rule out bandits from robbing that guy because I feel like he's a bitch, and bandits would have just killed him, whereas these people seem to be a little bit more intelligent, and the fact that they left him alive probably means they're going to come back and collect more herbs.
Ugh, this scrapes.
Got it! Hit it again! I'm out of arrows!
The outcasts that took the Dream Willow. And they're in trouble.
Good shot! Finish it! Kill it! Yes! You heard it? All mother, brave!
You have our thanks, if the gratitude of outcasts means anything to you.
It does.
You not only save us, but speak to us.
The matriarchs cast me out at birth. The laws of the Nora don't mean much to me.
And you're that girl whose mother never claimed her. But an outcast no longer.
No. A seeker, in fact. Looking for Dream Willow.
That could be a problem.
Why did you take the Dream Willow?
Because we have wounded. Why else would we take it? Something terrible has happened to the tribe. The Braves offer no protection. The machines are angry, and bandits infest the sacred land and prey upon us. Why else would outcasts break custom and band together, but that we have no choice? Even so, we did not steal. We left shards in the stashes and tried to pay John. But of course he would not speak to us.
What crimes did you and the others commit?
I beat a man who stole my kill. It was my wrong. The others stole, broke custom, or trespassed among the bones of the metal world. No murderers here, if that's what you're asking.
Jun said you roughed him up.
He was too busy cringing to know what happened. The man's a coward. We made sure not to hurt him. He seemed to notice.
There are others who need Dream Willow. You can't have all of it.
You asking or demanding?
Talking. One person to another.
I see. Perhaps we have more than we need. After everything that happened, we were afraid. We took all we could find. Here, I'll keep a portion, but the rest... may it find its way to those who need it.
I'll see that it does. In the meantime, stay safe. And stick together.
From our experience so far, it seems like the most reasonable people in this game are current outcasts or people who have been outcasts in the past. Because it seems like people who are currently in the tribe really feel no empathy towards people who are outside of their own life. And I don't think there was any other way for that guy to get the Dream Willow than to take it. But at the end of the day, he always left shards in order to compensate for what he took. With that being said, I'm expecting the reaction from Jun to be quite poor. I think he was expecting us to retrieve all that was taken from him, but that's just not realistic at this point. We're at a time of struggle, and those people desperately need the Dream Willow as well. But let's see what this little bitch has to say.
Here's the Dream Willow. Take it to Fia and Mother's Rise. There are wounded braves there who need it badly.
I will. But what became of the outcasts? Did those wretches pay for their crimes? Ganging up together, speaking to each other, and to us. I hope you showed them no mercy.
You don't know who I am, do you?
Should I?
I was raised as an outcast in the mountains above Mother's Heart.
The motherless girl. If I'd known, I never would have spoken to you.
And yet it's this motherless girl who freed you and recovered your Dream Willow for the tribe. Maybe if you judged people less, you wouldn't be so lonely.
I have no need of others.
Then congratulations, Jun. You've managed to shun yourself. I'm done here. Make sure that Fia gets that Dream Willow, or I'll be back.